Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into Sam Carpenter's book, Work the System. It's all about how to escape that feeling of constant chaos and finally get some real control over your business and your life. So let me ask you something. Does your day-to-day feel like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole? The second you solve one problem, like, bam, 3 more just pop right up. You're always reacting, you're always behind, and you never ever feel like you're getting ahead. Well, the book has a name for this feeling. It's called fire killing. And it's that little adrenaline rush you get from swooping in and saving the day, right? But it's also a trap. It's an addictive, totally exhausting cycle that leads straight to burnout and stops you from ever doing the work that actually moves the needle. Now, Carpenter argues that the solution isn't about getting faster at killing fires. Nope. It's about adopting a completely new way of seeing things. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter by changing your whole perspective. And this right here is the big shift. Most of us see our lives as this single, tangled, chaotic mess of problems. It feels impossible to unravel. But the systems mindset, it sees life as a collection of separate, manageable systems. Think of them like little machines that you can isolate, tweak, and improve one by one. The whole idea is to get outside and slightly elevated. You're basically getting a bird's eye view of your own life. You detach from the chaos on the ground so you can actually see the simple mechanics underneath that are causing all the problems in the first place. This is the big aha moment of the book. Okay, so let's get into the how. How do you actually do this? Because it's not just a cool idea, it's a very practical, step-by-step method for taking back control. Carpenter's whole method really boils down to creating 3 key documents. First, your strategic objective. This is your North Star, a single page that says, this is where I'm going. Second, your operating principles. These are like your personal constitution, the non-negotiable rules for how you make decisions. And third, the working procedures. These are the nitty-gritty, step-by-step instructions for every single thing you do over and over again. To really let this sink in, let's look at 5 quotes straight from the book that, I think, perfectly capture the heart of this entire philosophy. This first one is just brilliant. It gets right to the core of it. Most of us are trying so hard to win a game that is literally designed for us to lose, that frantic, reactive game of fire killing. And here's the solution. You have to stop playing their game and start designing your own. You're not just a player anymore. You are the game designer, creating a new game where chaos just isn't part of the rules. This next quote explains where all that frustration and disorder really comes from. It's not magic. It's not bad luck. It's just mechanics. I mean, how powerful is that? The chaos you're feeling isn't some cosmic punishment. It's the simple, predictable result of systems you haven't managed. If you want better results, you have to fix the systems that are producing the bad ones. The chaos is just a symptom. Ah, and here it is. This is the ultimate promise of this whole approach. This is the payoff you get for doing all that upfront thinking and organizing. See, it's an investment. You do the hard, maybe even a little boring work of building and documenting your systems once. And in return, you get this amazing, self-sustaining machine that just works for you, giving you back your time, your energy, and your freedom. Now, this quote gets at a step that so many people resist, but it is absolutely crucial to making any of this stick. For a system to be real, you have to be able to see it, to touch it. If it's not written down, it's not a system, it's just a good idea, a suggestion that's going to get lost the minute things get busy. So documentation isn't just optional paperwork. It's the very foundation of the whole thing. Okay, this last quote is a big one. It completely strips away all of our favorite excuses for why things aren't going our way. What this means is you have so much more control than you think you do. Your success isn't about luck or fate or even just pure hustle. It's an engineering problem. You don't have to wish for better results. You can go out and build the systems that will create them. So, after all that, what's the one thing you should walk away with? If you remember nothing else from this explainer, let it be this. The goal is to change your identity. You have to stop being the frantic fire killer, the person caught inside the game. You need to become the calm, deliberate project engineer of your own life, the person standing outside, observing, designing, and constantly improving the machines that create your reality.
All right, let's wrap this all up. It's time for our final analysis and our grade for Work the System.
So, just to recap, we've been talking about Sam Carpenter's Work the System. It's part business book, part self-help, part productivity guide, and it's aimed squarely at anyone who feels like they're just drowning in the day-to-day. Entrepreneurs, managers, you name it. So, what's our take? Look, this is a truly game-changing perspective. The logic is rock solid, but it is definitely not a magic pill. Its power depends entirely on your willingness to do that disciplined, sometimes unexciting, work of actually documenting and building your systems. For its profound mindset shift and its incredibly practical, actionable advice that puts all the power right back in your hands, we are giving Work the System a very solid 9 out of 10. And hey, if this whole systems thinking thing really clicks with you, you should absolutely check out Michael Gerber's The E-Myth Revisited, which is all about building a business that can run without you. And of course, David Allen's Getting Things Done, which is basically the Bible for creating personal productivity systems. So we'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you can see them, you can see the systems all around you, from how you make your coffee in the morning to how you manage your inbox. What is the very first system you're going to document and improve starting today?